Greetings. I bid you enter the kingdom of Raven. Evil has spread its roots through these lands, and those who dare to travel here do so at great risk. But many face this peril willingly, as they strive to become the ultimate warrior. Friends, you 6 have gathered to walk a dangerous path with me. Before the week is out, 4 of you will turn back. Only 2 can remain to travel further in our quest. The days ahead will demand strength of body, mind, and spirit if you are to prevail. We will soon see who amongst you has what it takes to succeed. For the first challenge awaits. Come. We have arrived at the Warrior's Gate. Only these walls can contain the evil that dwells beyond. To begin our journey, we must pass through the gate and face great trials. Are you willing to take this first step? I see you are brave, but even the most courageous amongst you will require an emblem to inspire you through the trials ahead. Before you are 6 winches. You must use them to hoist the gold cases up to the walls. Once raised, your banners will unfurl, proudly displaying your new emblems. For the first flag flown, the winner will receive 3 gold rings, the second 2, and the third 1. Are you all ready to take up this first task? Then let the challenge begin.
Warriors, take care to assemble your winches correctly, as this is the key to success. Danok, you must hurry if you are to do well.
Congratulations, my young friends. By completing the first task, you have all earned the title Warrior. Mullen, your emblem is the cloud. May your feet be as light as air. Terso, your emblem is the moon. May it guide you on your journey. Obra, your emblem is the tree. May you be as strong and unyielding. Milvad, your emblem is the mountain. May your hopes be as high. Danok, your emblem is the sun. May it shine upon your fortunes. Warad, your emblem is the water. May you run as swift and as strong. These standards display your emblems. Each of these 9 feathers symbolizes your lives. Once we pass through the Warrior's Gate, you will need all these lives to remain on the quest. Should you fail a challenge, then 1 of these lives will be taken. If you lose all 9, then your place on the quest will also be lost. These standards will show any treasure you have earned on the journey. Milvad, you were first, so 3 gold rings are yours. Obra, you were second, so 2 gold rings are yours, my young friend. Warad, 1 gold ring is for your efforts. Place these rings on your standards. And these rings will do more than glitter, and you will discover their true value in your direst need. Now, my young friends, as you are all warriors, we can pass through the Warrior's Gate. The journey has begun.
It was pretty hard, but I started off really well. I was able to put the winches on quickly. I didn't turn it the right way at first, but when I started getting going the right way, I really speeded ahead and finally catched up to Oprah. I was really happy to catch up and get 3 rings, even though I would have been happy with just 1.
I've just finished Warriors Gate and I'm pleased that I won 3rd place and I've got a gold ring.
Challenge was great. I got on well with it. Got 2 gold rings, so I came 2nd. I'm not absolutely happy about being green, but I like nature, so it's still all right.
Warriors, I fear you're about to make the acquaintance of the first of many demons that infest these lands. Those are stone demons. They stand as deadly guardians of the temple gates yonder. You must follow the pathway through the pillars and reach the lever. Pull this lever and it will release a magical potion that will turn the demons from stone to mere dust. However, you will notice that the lever is beyond your grasp. You will need these millstones. Carry them through the pillars and stack them together. A word of warning though, the demons are not the only dangers you will face here. Lining the pathways are slumbering skulls. If you disturb them, then you will feel their rage. Although the effect will not be mortal, for a time it will render you paralysed, halting your progress. Malin, Milvad, Danok, you will take this path. Obra, Terso, Warad, you will take that path. Work quickly though, for whoever fails to reach the lever first will be subjected to the malevolent glare of the surviving stone demon. Are you all ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Slow down.
Okay, watch your step.
Through. Got it. Get it. I've got. Go. Stay. The next one.
Okay, put yourself in.
Through. Go.
Second one.
Yes. There. Go. Where's the block? Come on, turn it round. Get it on, turn it round.
Nice, that's it.
Turn it round. Come on. Got the hole. Take your time now.
Warad, Terso, Obra, you have disturbed the slumbering skull. You will now slumber until its spell wears off. Danok, Milvad, Molly, you too are rendered immobile under the skull's spell.
Watch it. Careful. Through. Oh, watch out. Sorry. In front.
Warriors, you are now very close, but you must take care, or all will be lost.
Go.
Warad, Terso, Obra, I fear you have just made a costly mistake.
Pull it.
Warriors, this challenge required you to work well as a team, and you excelled at this. You made it safely to the temple gate. Place your prize on your standards. Now, I must release your fellow warriors from the stone demon's spell. Warad, Obra, Terso, in your haste to complete this challenge, you failed to pay due heed to the slumbering skulls. The time you lost to their anger has cost you dear. Each of you must lose a life. Now, we have taken but the first few steps on our journey. Let us make haste to the next challenge. Come.
I think we did really well in the Millstone Towers because we were all communicating, we all worked together, we were all listening to each other. But I think just getting through the two skulls was quite tricky, and actually placing the millstones on the tower.
I think it could have gone either way. If we hadn't rushed so quickly, we would have got past the skull without knocking it off and won the game.
If it wasn't for right at the end where the other team hit the other slumbering skull, we might have not won. It was really close.
I found Millstone Towers quite challenging. After we knocked one skull off, we knew that we really had to keep steady because we didn't want to lose any more time.
We've lost in the challenge and I'm not that pleased about it, but we've all lost a life, but there's still loads more rounds so we can go back up.
Warriors, deep beneath these walls, many a captive warrior has faced awful torment. But if you are to take on the next challenge, you must dare to enter the torture chamber. Milvad, you are our current leader. You will enter the chamber, along with Danok, who is in second place. Come. 4 gold rings lie within the cruel devices and wicked implements within, and it's your task to free them. You may curse the bars for keeping you from the rings, but you should be glad of them also, for they keep you safe from the demons that stand sentinel inside the chamber. You must work together with the tools you find to gather all the rings. But you must work quickly, for as soon as the challenge begins, the cage will begin to open. As well as the rings, you must secure the key to the door which will have slammed shut behind you. Are you both ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Good kid. I've got it. Got it. I know I've missed it. Got it. I can't bring it far enough back. Oh, I think I snapped it there. Try it again. No, try and get this one. You, there. I've got it. I think I've got it. Melly. Can't get it.
Stick it through, hold on.
Got it.
Right, in here.
Stupid thing. And forward, more forward.
It's really hard.
Right, duck your head. Duck head. Head, duck. Duck. Grab it. Go grab it. Got it?
Yeah.
You must make haste, warriors. The demons await your misfortune.
Where's the other one? Sorry.
It's all right.
Try it. Yes. Over.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Right, let's
Yeah, right. I've got it. You got that?
Yeah.
Right.
Right, let's try to get this
Right.
one now.
Got it. Got it. You try and stick it in, try and pull it out. Oh, try and get that one out now. Wait, I've got this one open.
It's too heavy, that.
Right.
Got it. Grab it. Try and grab it. Underneath.
Is it through? Right.
Grab it.
I can't use move out the way.
There, you've got it.
I don't
Bring
have
it, bring it. Bring it up. Nelly there. Get it. Have you got it up? There.
Yes.
Come, bring it in,
Right.
bring it in. Got it, bring it.
Sorry.
There,
Got it. Oh no, it's that. Right. Out. Right. This one's here. Oh, this one
Open
again.
it. More forward. Got it. You
Hurry, warriors. The gates open even wider.
There you go. Oh, get the front through, get the front. Get the bottom. Oh, got it, sorry. Go, both up. Help us get this up. It's gonna fall. This.
Right, here you go. Here, this one.
Try and grab it. Pass us out, I'll try and get it.
Wait.
There, Ellie, there.
Stop moving it a second. Stop moving it a second.
Stop. There! Did it not get up?
Oh, there. Right. There, go back to Kate.
Oh, can't get this up. Oh.
Is it stuck?
Milvad and Danok have failed the challenge. I must retrieve them quickly from the demon's grasp. Milvad, Danok, few warriors escape the torture chamber unscathed. You have escaped, but you too must pay a price. Now, let us move on. The next challenge involves you all. Come.
Torture chamber was really hard. I think we could have got the rings, but you just didn't know how to do it. Danok worked really well though together, so I think we did really well, although we lost.
The best bit about Torture Chamber was when Milvad got the net stuck, and that was just hilarious. Because I had just got one of the rings and I just needed him to pull it out for me. I was a bit disappointed, but at least I was just glad that I actually got to do Torture Chamber.
Demons are not the only opponents you will face on the journey. In this next challenge, you must compete with equally determined adversaries, your fellow warriors. You must race in coracles to reach the gold ring suspended over the loch. Grab the ring first, and it is yours to keep. Obra, Mollen, lose the race, and you lose a life. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin. Terso, Danok, one of you will join Mollen in victory. Who will it be? Are you both ready? Then let the challenge begin. Milvad, Warad, one gold ring hangs glittering before you. Which of you will shine and claim it as your own? Are you both ready? Then let the challenge begin. Mollen, Terso, Milvad, on the water, you have proved to be in your element. Each of you has won a gold ring. Place them on your standards. Obra, Danok, Warad. Despite your valiant efforts, all of you lost the race. Therefore, each of you must lose a life. Do not be too discouraged. There is one more challenge to face this day, and perhaps your fortunes will change for the better. Come.
It was hard because you had to keep yourself in a straight line. Marlon got in ahead of me and got the ring. But I thought I could win this one because she's a girl, and I thought I could win it.
Before Treasure Ring I was feeling really nervous because I knew I was against Obra, and he's a very strong warrior, so I thought he'd do well.
I lost towards Milvad because he was an inch in front of me, but I'm very pleased with him because he's a good warrior.
I thought it was surprisingly easy, although it is hard to get the rhythm at the very start, but after that you just got going. I'd finally won a challenge, and that was something I could be really proud of.
Mock combat is an excellent test of a warrior's skill. The object is simple enough: to knock your opponent into the water. Any warrior who succumbs to this fate will lose a life, but for every victory, he will gain a gold ring. Mollen, Milvad, you are in first and second place, so you will battle first. But take heed, strength alone might not serve you well, as you may only unbalance your own platform. Are you both ready? Then, let the challenge begin. Milvad has secured one gold ring. Terso, do you have the skill to defeat Obra? Are you both ready? Then let the challenge begin. Danok, Warad, you are in equal last place. Neither of you can afford to lose a life. Are you both ready? Then let the challenge begin. Milvad, Obra, Warad. You defeated your opponents and have earned a gold ring each. Place them on your standards. Although you put up a fearsome fight, Danok, along with Mollin and Terso, you fell into the water and must therefore lose a life. Friends, your first day of trials is over. Tonight, let us make camp so you can rest and gather yourselves. As you warm yourselves by the fire, you should reflect that a warrior's only real defeat is the one she does not learn from. Come.
Next time on Raven. Which warriors will gain glory with the battering ram? Who will summon the courage to surmount the pole climb? And who will step into the jaws of the Way of the Warrior?